The global financial world is buzzing as the Iraqi dinar officially achieves international status after more than a decade of speculation, countless rumors, and delayed announcements. This confirmation has finally brought clarity. For investors, this news is monumental. Those who held IQD through years of uncertainty now stand on the brink of historic financial transformation. But this is about more than just profits. For Iraq, international currency status is a declaration that the nation has moved past decades of instability and entered a new era of economic legitimacy and credibility. Iraq is now ready to participate in the global financial community with strength and confidence. The international recognition of the Iraqi Dinar IQD carries deep implications. In simple terms, this means the IQD is now listed and tradable on Forex platforms alongside the world's major currencies. Iraqi businesses and citizens can engage in seamless cross-border trade and financial transactions. Investors can now directly convert IQD into USD, EUR, GBP, JPY, and other global currencies, eliminating the dependence on informal exchange networks. Iraq gains access to new credit lines, global trade deals, and foreign investment opportunities. This move not only boosts the nation's economy, but also enhances its geopolitical position, allowing Iraq to leverage its oil reserves and strategic location in international negotiations. With this historic update, attention has shifted to the IQD to USD exchange rate. Early indications suggest a range between $2.25 and $3.47 per IQD. Though analysts note the rate may stabilize further once large-scale international trading begins. The potential effects include increased purchasing power for Iraqi citizens, reducing inflation and improving quality of life, a significant wealth transfer for long-term IQD investors, many of whom held on to notes for years, greater confidence among international partners, who now see Iraq as a serious economic player. Some experts predict that, as Iraq continues to grow and oil production expands, the dinar may rise even higher, especially if managed under a controlled float system. The international recognition of the Iraqi dinar did not happen overnight. It is the result of years of deep restructuring within Iraq's financial and banking sector. To prepare for this monumental step, Iraq has worked tirelessly to bring its banking infrastructure up to international standards. Key developments include SWIFT implementation. Iraqi banks are now fully integrated into the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications SWIFT system. This allows real-time international money transfers, settlements, and transactions, ensuring Iraq's financial institutions can interact seamlessly with banks worldwide. Digital banking transformation. Iraq has made major strides in adopting modern digital banking systems, mobile banking, and international compliance tools like AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC Know Your Customer frameworks. These measures increase transparency and reduce financial risks, encouraging more foreign investors to trust Iraqi banks. Global partnerships. Leading banks such as HSBC and Wells Fargo have quietly strengthened their ties with Iraq's financial institutions. This collaboration signals growing confidence from the global banking community, paving the way for internationally recognized IQD transactions. Domestic banking confidence. On the local front, Iraqi citizens now have improved access to secure deposits, international remittances, and credit services, which further boosts trust in the system. With greater accessibility, the average Iraqi citizen can now benefit directly from the dinar's international status. Forex integration. Perhaps the most significant milestone? The IQD's listing on major Forex platforms has created a transparent, standardized mechanism for exchange. Instead of relying on unofficial exchange networks, investors and traders can now directly buy, sell, and convert IQD with recognized global currencies. This banking system overhaul is not just a technical upgrade, it is the foundation that allows the IQD to operate as a truly international currency. By aligning its infrastructure with global standards, Iraq has set the stage for sustainable economic growth, investor confidence, and greater trade opportunities. The confirmation that the Iraqi dinar has achieved 100% international status has sent shockwaves across the global financial community. Investors, institutions, and governments are all reacting with a mix of excitement, urgency, and speculation about what this means for the future of international finance. Here's how the world is responding. Investor frenzy. Long-term IQD holders, some who have waited years, are now seeing their patience rewarded. Forums, online communities, and financial news outlets are buzzing with stories of life-changing opportunities. The idea that the IQD can now be freely traded on global forex markets has triggered a surge in buying activity, as more investors rush to get in before rates climb higher. Government interest. Regional powers, such as Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE, are closely monitoring the IQD's international debut. These nations see Iraq's currency reform as a sign of regional economic stability and are exploring trade agreements that could be settled in IQD, reducing dependence on the US dollar in certain transactions. Wall Street and institutional reactions. Major banks and hedge funds, once hesitant, are now entering the market with strategic positions in IQD. Institutions like Wells Fargo, JPA Morgan, and Goldman Sachs have reportedly issued internal advisories about monitoring IQD activity. This signals that the dinar is no longer just a speculative play, but a legitimate currency with international traction. Public sentiment. For everyday people across the globe who invested in the IQD or VND, this moment is described as historic in life. Many investors are comparing it to landmark financial events such as the Euro's creation or the Kuwaiti Dinar's post-war recovery. Media coverage. International financial media outlet Bloomberg, too, Reuters are now treating the Iraqi dinar's rise as a headline story. Something that was once relegated to niche investment circles. The narrative has shifted from if it happens to what happens next. The excitement ISNT just about the immediate revaluation gains it's about the long-term role of the IQD. Investors and economists alike believe this move could mark the beginning of Iraq's transformation into a regional financial hub, with ripple effects that may change global trade dynamics for years to come. The confirmation of the Iraqi dinar's 100% international status is more than just a currency milestone. It represents a historic shift in global economics. After years of speculation, delays, and cautious anticipation, Iraq has finally stepped into the international financial arena with full legitimacy. From the Treasury's confirmation to the forex market integration, every development points to one truth. The Iraqi dinar is no longer just a hopeful investment, but a recognized global currency, with reported rates aligning near $1 and beyond. Investors who have held faith in this journey are now standing at the edge of generational wealth opportunities. The global reactions further highlight the magnitude of this event. While investors celebrate, governments are preparing for new trade possibilities, and major financial institutions are positioning themselves for the long-term impact of this revaluation. The Iraqi dinar success could pave the way for a wider currency reset, with the Vietnamese dong and other undervalued currencies potentially following Iraq's path. Looking forward, much depends on how Iraq manages this new era, strengthening its economy, ensuring stability, and expanding international trade. But one fact is clear. The world's financial map has been redrawn, and the IQD has taken its place as a powerful symbol of transformation. For investors, this is not just an update, it's the moment they've been waiting for. The revaluation story has now become financial history in the making.